Hello and welcome to Alfons Zeileis. Immediately after the National Socialists eliminated the opposition by violating the Weimar Constitution and gaining absolute power, they took action and enacted new laws. We will learn more about one of these laws in this video. On 7th of April 1933, the law for the restoration of the professional civil service comes into force. This law allows the dismissal of civil servants even if the legally required conditions for doing so are not met. It enables the NSDAP to dismiss any civil servant it wishes from the service. Unreliability is sufficient grounds. Politically undesirable individuals, communists, social democrats, people defined to be Jews, and civil servants who leave the NSDAP are removed from public service. The door is wide open to arbitrariness. No rules or criteria are laid down. The term Aryan descent appears in this law for the first time. This applies not only but also to Jews. The questionnaire accompanying the law requires details of ancestry back to the grandparents. This makes it clear that Judaism is being turned into a racial issue in accordance with the National Socialists' completely baseless racial ideology. The Nuremberg race laws would not be enacted for a good 2 years. The National Socialists were adopting a piecemeal approach. Exceptions were made for those who had been civil servants since 1st of August 1914, who had fought for the German Reich or its allies in the World War, or whose fathers or sons had been killed in the World War. Dr. Karl Strauss, a lecturer who teaches mathematics and physics at the Humanistic Grammar School, is one of the exceptions as a non-Aryan. He remains in post as before. Many citizens may have interpreted this as a sign that the National Socialists' anti-Semitism was within the usual bounds. In the German Empire, Jews were permitted to become civil servants, but were excluded from senior posts. The Nazis continued to test the waters. On 1st of April 1933, this was no April Fool's joke, but a normal Saturday, they carried out a boycott of Jewish shops, banks, doctors, surgeries and law firms, etc. The boycott of Jewish businesses was not invented by the Nazis. At the end of the 19th century, the Prussian War Ministry banned purchases from Jewish merchants. In 1921, Friedrich Wilhelm Auer, a Protestant pastor of the Bavarian Regional Church, called for a boycott of Jewish shops. From the end of February 1933, there had been massive attacks by SA squads on Jewish shops. There was looting, abuse and murder. According to reports, many Jews believed that after the NSDAP seized power, the situation had reached breaking point, and the attacks were a release of pent-up anger, but would soon subside. The German population remained largely passive during the boycott on 1st of April 1933. Many Jewish shops simply did not open on that Saturday. The boycott was not continued as planned, but was called off. Nazi terror against Jews and dissidents began in April 1933 and would become increasingly intense over the years. In the next video, we will look at the situation at the Oberrealschule and the Humanistic Grammar School in Neustadt.